Can your car outlast your mortgage? Imagine driving a car that runs like new, even after 700,000 miles, without an engine rebuild. Sounds impossible? I did it with a basic sedan, not a fancy exotic. And I'm no mechanic. The secret? 10 simple habits that cost less than a tank of gas but can save you thousands. Most drivers overlook these until their engine's on its last legs. Want to know which habits are silently killing your car and which made mine practically immortal? Keep watching. Secret number 3 alone could save you a fortune. 1. Check tire pressure. Weekly. Think tires don't affect engine life? Wrong. Low tire pressure adds drag, hammers your suspension, wears down the drivetrain, and kills fuel economy. Over time, that extra strain even beats up your transmission, cutting its lifespan. Most drivers check their tires once a month, if that, but that's nowhere near enough. Keep a $15 digital gauge and test all 4 every Sunday before coffee. Always check them cold and skip gas station gauges, they're usually inaccurate. This small habit has saved my suspension, preserved alignment, improved mileage, and kept my car running strong well beyond 700,000 miles. 2. Clean your MAF sensor. Imagine spending just $7 to stop your gas tank from draining faster than your wallet. That's exactly what cleaning your mass airflow (MIF) sensor does. This tiny part tells your engine's computer how much air it's pulling in. When it's dirty, usually after 15,000 miles, your car burns extra fuel, feels sluggish, and idles rough. Most mechanics don't touch it unless you ask, but here's the hack. Every 3rd oil change, grab a can of MAF cleaner and spray it down. 10 minutes later, you'll notice sharper throttle response, smoother driving, and better mileage. 3. Replace all fluids, not just oil. Ignoring this could cost you your transmission. Oil changes keep your engine happy, but skipping transmission, brake, coolant, or power steering fluid is like ignoring silent killers under the hood. Transmission fluid cooks under heat. Brown or burnt smell means it's crying for help. Brake fluid sucks up moisture, risking fade when you need stopping power most. Flush smart, transmission every 40,000 miles, brake fluid every 2 years, coolant every 3 years with distilled water, power steering before it whines. Do this and your brakes feel new, shifts stay smooth, and overheating fears vanish. Fluid care isn't optional, it's the secret to a car that lasts. 4. Keep it clean, inside and out. A clean car isn't just about looks, it's about survival. Dirt and winter salt eat away at your undercarriage, breeding rust that spreads like cancer. Dust and debris in the engine bay trap heat and moisture, slowly cooking wires and rubber. Even inside, a clogged cabin filter suffocates your HVAC system, making it work harder and die sooner. Cleaning isn't vanity, it's insurance. Every 2 weeks, rinse the underbody. Once a month, carefully clean the engine bay, vacuum, swap cabin filters, and treat the interior against UV damage. Years later, your paint still gleams, trim stays intact, and your car runs smoother, lasts longer, and holds its value. 5. Listen to your car's whispers. That weird noise could save thousands. Ticking, clunking, or squealing. Most drivers just crank up the radio and ignore it. Big mistake! A faint rattle once turned out to be nothing more than a worn $80 tensioner, but catching it early prevented a $2,000 timing chain disaster. Ears are the best diagnostic tool. Pay attention to new sounds, note their rhythm, and record them if possible. Share every detail with a mechanic. Cars rarely fail overnight, they whisper warnings first. Listening closely can keep a ride alive and a wallet safe. 6. Warm it up the right way. Are you warming up your car wrong? You've heard you should warm up your engine, but idling for 10 minutes in your driveway is a mistake. It's not just unnecessary, it's harmful. Cold idling leads to inefficient fuel combustion, which washes down cylinder walls, dilutes oil, and builds up carbon. That's a recipe for premature wear, worse fuel economy, and engine sludge. Idle for just 30-60 seconds, then drive gently until the engine reaches operating temperature. This circulates oil properly and warms components evenly. Avoided piston ring wear and head gasket failure with this habit. Mechanics confirm, long idling hurts more than it helps. Smart movement, not sitting still, keeps your engine young. 7. Stick to OEM or premium parts. Cheap parts could cost you your engine. Bargain bin replacements might save cash today, but cost thousands tomorrow. Those $20 ignition coils that seem good enough? They often fail within months, causing misfires and long-term engine strain. The smarter move is sticking with OEM or trusted aftermarket names like Bosch, Denso, or NGK. Brands built to match factory standards. For brakes, suspension, ignition, or sensors, cutting corners is dangerous. Always check reviews, compare warranties, and ask your mechanic what they install. A single weak link can throw off your engine's balance, but investing in quality parts keeps your car running stronger, longer, and safer. 8. Change your oil early. Waiting for the oil change light? That's already too late. That glowing icon isn't a reminder, it's a red flag. By the time it flashes, microscopic metal shavings may already be grinding through bearings, seals, and other vital parts. Oil quietly loses its strength under stress. Stop-and-go traffic, long idles, heavy towing, or extreme hot and cold weather can cook and thin oil faster than most drivers realize. Mileage alone doesn't tell the full story. Driving conditions set the real schedule. That's why relying on the light is like waiting for smoke before checking if the fire is spreading. Fresh synthetic oil every 4,000 miles is cheap insurance against expensive failure. Clean oil is more than a fluid. It's the lifeblood that keeps the engine breathing. 9. Replace belts and hoses early. A $12 hose could save an engine from cooking. A snapped belt or burst hose can push engine temperatures into the danger zone within seconds, risking major damage like a blown head gasket. Belts should be inspected at every oil change and replaced around 60,000 miles, regardless of appearance. Proactive replacement may seem invisible at first, but it's silent protection. 10. Build trust with one mechanic. Your mechanic could be your car's best friend or worst enemy. A trusted professional who understands the vehicle's history can spot small issues before they grow into expensive problems. They remember past repairs, notice subtle changes, and avoid pushing unnecessary services. Constantly switching shops may save money in the short term, but it increases the risk of poor quality work and missed diagnoses. A long-term relationship with an ASE-certified mechanic builds trust, ensures consistency, and provides peace of mind. Like and subscribe for real-world wisdom to drive smarter, farther, and with purpose. Thanks for watching.